eyes close and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
What up, what up, what up? I'm here. Your fearless leader is here. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm doing things. Oh my God, I love you guys. We're about to get paid. Hashtag, what's up? What's going on Tuesday? Let's go. We don't know. Next week's big day, a big week. Right out the gate, just financial abundance. A lot of interesting things happening. How you guys doing out there across planet Earth? I'm your host, Rion, and welcome to Morning Coffee. I did something for you guys. I've been working tirelessly. I flipped my location, and I also created a brand new filming studio for you guys, and it's taken me 5 days while construction workers are in my house, my friends and family, and my brothers who are helping me because they're rock stars. You know who you are. My boy Devin and Benjamin. We're flipping this whole space, and I woke up this morning and I realized what I'm doing. I also realized that a lot of us are going to be moving very, very soon with this financial abundance. I also know that the universe wants us that are up and cranking to unplug from wherever you are in the matrix and be prepared. You may be cleaning your house in a really weird way. You may be, organizing stuff, recycling things, donating things, whatever this is. I just been forced to do this since I've been home. So 2023 for me is the new change. It's the new version of moi and Team Light and what that looks like to the planet. I got some fellow team members coming in, moving here into Sedona. You know who you are. We're going to create a look, a place, in a professional situation over here that is global and really shows out who we are. If this is the first time you guys have been ever watching us on Team Light, I've been shadow banned since 2010. All these guys that are crying and whining about things being... As soon as I started waking up human beings in 2010, I was approached, let's just say, by the highest levels of wah-wah. And I was like, nah, homie, I'm good. That decision I made was my Anubis test, which was an old video, which is called Go Blue. No, I do not want to rule the material world. I want to go upstairs and hang out with my fellow blue angels. We good? All right, thanks. Tip the boatman on the way out. On this journey, we have gathered not only some of the strongest assets, team members, you guys across the planet, but once we have our resources, it's a wrap. There's a lot of different sources and informations coming out that Inner Earth wants to participate on the surface once again. Fantastic. There's also a lot of weird shenanigans with some of these giants. I'm still 50-50. I don't know what a quantum physicist from Atlantis is going to teach you that we haven't already traded for in the past 100 years. But go ahead and put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay. What else? Genetics are cool. Avatars are cool. We're eternal beings of creator walking around in popsicle suits. So, again, I don't know. We don't need any more babysitters on this planet unless they're here to bring peace, prosperity, and freedom. If you don't have that bandana on your forehead, like born in the USA or born on planet born on planet Earth. If you don't have some faith of purpose and awesomeness in your plums, I don't give a shit who you are. Go back to sleep. Get off this planet. Okay, what else is real? A lot of these guys waking up into a symphony of things being balanced while other beings were behind the scenes cleaning it up. Fantastic. Get your pom-poms out. I'm one of those beings that was behind the scenes cleaning it up. I'm so excited to meet you. What else? Having full-blown memories of Atlantis. That's been my reward for the work that we just accomplished in Tulum, Mexico. They're showing me just first person inside the citadels, inside the cities, everything. Full 8K, visuals, and I'm staring at it for at least 35, 40 minutes, then I wake up. Everything from the sigils, everything to the banners that were on the walls. I can tell you guys a little something I've shared with a couple of my fellow brethren and sisters, but I'll tell you what it was like in Atlantis, and I'll give you a snapshot of what it actually looked like. Let me just pump the brakes on this so, Google stops making money off my content. It gets boring out there. Isn't it weird to not be able to create anything and just copy? It's awkward, huh? So here we go. Citadel. POV, here's the castle in front of me. I'm like Lawnmower Man, God's eye perspective, about 30 feet in the air looking. There's the huge staircases that went from the bottom. They wrap up and they kind of go to the second level. Here's the deal. The reason why the steps were so big, obviously, there be giants. Okay, but check this out. This is the cool thing that people probably haven't seen. This huge stairway wraps up to the second level, right? Huge stone citadel. Beautiful, right? The stairs are about 30 yards wide. Here's why. The giants and the big dudes walked on the inner circle going up to the second level. And they were bigger, so they had bigger steps. Okay, it'd be kind of silly if they had a bunch of little steps where they're taking one step and going like 8 steps in one step. But check this out. This is what I thought was really cool. The outer part of the stairwell had this yellow banner, almost like, in castles, they have like tapestries. Well, check this out. The outside of it on the stairway was yellow, like a royal yellow. And that's where all the humans rode horses up and down the steps. So, which makes a lot of sense logically when a 15, 20, 30 foot plus being is walking. A human being that's 5'5" or 6 foot would be in a full jog or a sprint just to walk next to it while you're having a conversation, right? So all the humans, or the little dudes, us, we would ride horses. The horses were all the horses I saw. Imagine Lord of the Rings. All the horses are white, royal. They had royalty banners on them. And here's the thing that I thought was very interesting. None of the horses had those little diapers that you put on horses when they're inside, when they go poopy and pee-pee. Check this out. Every single horse in Atlantis was potty trained. It's not like today out in the farm field or when you're riding a horse, it's just going to the bathroom whenever it wants. No, every single horse on that property was potty trained. No horse on that property would just go to the bathroom in the middle of the royal gallery. That's something that I don't think anyone's ever talked about ever since Atlantis. Every single horse was potty trained. What else did I observe? The tapestries, the sigils, the divinity of the place was just insane. I think I'm getting these visuals as a foundational dude to help our family when we rebuild these cities and places and temples with 3D printers. I'm one of those that actually holds the vision and the memories of Atlantis. I know why the ceiling's that high. I know what the slope angle of the wall is and why. I know what stones are in the wall and why. I know what frequency is supposed to be broadcast through the walls and in which pulse ratio and why. I know which crystals to use and to broadcast as transceivers as they interoperate with the Oconosphere as each temple complex talks to one another. I remember how to make etheric bridges. So I think in me saying this to you guys is, what was your skill set? Mine's really simple. In this apple pie known as planet Earth and what we're here to do for the golden age, what's your skill set? Mine's alchemy, foundation. Alchemy, foundation, sacred geometry, frequency. Now here's the thing. I'm not a super expert in frequency. That's some of you guys' jobs. Okay, what I'm getting to is get real basic and bring it in tight. We're going to need a lot of framers, contractors, landscapers, stone workers. We need honestly, it's going to be like an army. I don't want to call it an army. I just want to call it like, I don't know, the 144 Club. How about 144,000 badasses? I'd be cool with that. Who's invited? I'm like, 144,000 is a lot of people. And I think if we all kind of broke it up across 12 different cities, I'm cool with that. But there's a higher echelon of stuff going on. There is some stuff going on right now financially with this whole Davos thing popping off in 48 hours. And yes, there's different eyes on this whole situation. My little buddy Zuckerbucker, who, I'm gritted in him and Bessal's backyard in Maui. But for Schwabi Wabi, Weffy Weffy, and some of these guys, I don't know. I was like one plane flight from coming to knock on your door and stare at you. I really hope you guys can get your ordinances together and stop being jackasses. Just saying that outside casually, so I tell you guys on planet Earth, so I don't do it. I'm telling you, whatever this is, whatever the ordinances are on this planet, I've said it before when I dropped the glasses, hey, can we please come together? Now is the time of the great reformation of planet Earth. Now is the time of abundance. Now is the time of sovereignty. Now is the time of freedom. Now is the time for your full memories to be restored. Now is not the time for another wah-wah fake fear event. This whole thing just seems like, I don't know. I feel really old, but I'm also feel like I'm age reversing as well. I don't know. I keep keeping on the keep up, but the formation of the Republic of Earth, or like that old knowledge wisdom base where we're all brothers and sisters and our true religion is love, that's where we're headed. I love you, you love me, let's do some cool stuff together. All right. Now, based upon this video title, I want to do some 2023 predictions. All right, so I want to have some fun with you guys, and I want to drop it like it's hot. Do you guys have any specific questions? Let me know as I shuffle these cards. But, for me and my energy right now, and I can't wait to show you what I've been working on, there's just a lot of things that together collaboratively we are working on. And I just want the whole world to know that inside of you and each and every one of us is Creator staring through these eyeballs, and I can't be more real or more honest with any being on this planet. Okay, so it's a little too dark out. Let me show you what I'm working with here. But no, hello, how are you? It's strange when the voltage hits your body. You guys may be shaking at night. You can't sleep. You got anxiety. You got this. You got that. Minus the 5G and the weird stuff they're pushing on us, right? But there's also something that's happening with your DNA. Your DNA is accelerating. So did you not think your normal 3D body is going to have some certain ascension symptoms? That's part of the plan. The more tuned in you are, however, right, the less of an effect it will have on you. So think about what I just said. The more tuned in you are into your body, grounding, your nutrition, your health, your wellness, all that stuff, the easier time you shall have. Okay. Another thing too, don't run into your mind. Don't run into fear. It cannot help you. Okay. Our star is literally pushing a higher frequency, which is slamming and swallowing this whole planet. Okay. Check it. Which is coming from our galactic center. You can't out-talk the universe saying wakey, wakey, eggs and vegan bakey. Okay. What I'm getting to is grounding and being one within Pachamama is what everyone needs to do. The grounding pads, yes, that will help you. Grounding every day, yes, that will help you. I'm going to implement some new grounding pads and see if I can kind of up, what these guys have created, because I do realize that within myself, the larger power output I possess as we grow together and we possess, the more grounding I need. Just to remind you, all pyramids on Earth need a powerful grounding mechanism to make the pyramid work properly. You need the Earth's electromagnetic frequency and magnetism to properly push that frequency. So maybe I should be sleeping on, they sell you these grounding pads that are this big. Maybe I need a California king size grounding pad that's grounded 15 feet into the ground with big cables. So I'm just sitting there. Whatever I can do to discharge the maximum amount of energy as I pull more energy in. I've definitely changed since I've been home. I'm not the same person I was when I left. Not in a bad way, but in a more adult way. 2023, I believe, is, for a lot of us, is the turning point in which we reclaim our sovereignty and we reclaim what is most important. And for those that are strong, to step up. For those that are aware, to step up. in whatever manner that is. You know, I like to say heaven's watching, God's watching, creator's watching, you know, whatever version of that vocabulary term, Allah, you know, whatever that is for you. But here's the deal. The all-present, all-knowing creator of all things loves us, wants us to be successful. All these little nerd negative things only try to copy what creator is because they can never fathom the amount of content and power it takes to be a creator. To be one with your creation is something that many beings run from. It's much easier to be in an upper tier in a dimension controlling a human being like a puppet, like you're playing an Avatar video game, than actually being down in the suit and going through the same strifes, suffering, and learning process as us down here. Never take that for granted, and always understand that some of us that are sitting here in these suits are some of the strongest in the entire sector of this galaxy, and a lot of looky-loos are looking at how we're operating in this space. So please hold yourself to the highest candor, even though this place is cray-cray at times. Remember, there are many beings reflecting off of you right now on seeing how to be graceful. A lot of these beings do not even know what the word grace means. These are words in mythos. These are definitions of a time when they weren't here. Being divine, being vulnerable, being compassionate, and being strong, okay, are things that we share. The light is strong. It is not some weak, fragile thing. So I need, again, the definitions of vocabulary terms on this planet where everything's a Care Bear stare is not really what it is. The frequency of creation slamming into a planet is strong. Just remember that. It's not weak. Okay? Darkness is the absence of light, and then all the shades that come within it. It's not the other way around. All right. Let's pull some cards and have some fun, shall we? Bam! All right. We're all Jedis here. Let's go. Where are the real Jedis at? You know what I mean? Hey, I've been in Kundalini. No, I've been in... I'm not even going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I love it. I'm a Kundalini practitioner. I'm like, let's go, Kundalini. Let's go ahead and activate 100,000 people and keep it moving. Let's go. Go ahead and punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. This will be a little shorter video, but I definitely want to say what up, you know. Vegan, look, vegan bakey. Listen. We all know the deal. Don't eat swine. Yeshua says don't eat pig. Don't eat anything that's bottom feeding, that eats things that you eat. I mean, it's kind of common sense. Don't eat animals. We know that. Okay. Light tribe, baby. Now, listen. I know there's some things with the different diets out there. I can say in Tulum, eating non-GMO food for the first time in a very long time, my body lost 9 pounds in, gosh, a week and a half. I don't know what they're putting in our food over here, but in Mexico, they're not putting it in their food. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that honestly. I don't know what that is. Cheryl, I love you. Your master capstone shall be working on those next week. We are going to go ahead and light up all of the South once again. Nesting, waiting for rebirth. Yeah, so the whole thing is that, you guys, now is not the time to stare at the weather outside. Dude, I literally cut a bathtub out of my house yesterday. I was like, I don't like this. I'm removing it. I was like with a miter saw, like, no, thou shalt not. Like, it looked like a machine shop popping off, okay? I was just like, there's something about my energy now. It's like, get ready. There's all these little weird tasks you may have been putting off. Just do it. It could be a book. It could be writing. There's so many screenplays I want to write. And this is the thing that happened to me. And then let me express for everyone that lives in Sedona and in the spiritual world with us across this planet. My spiritual nature was 10x my 3D. My spiritual power level, my awareness, my dimensional understanding, what I was doing. I was jumping around the planet. This planet, I can astral jump around. Real angels, just so you know, can do 7 laps around a planet in 7 times around a planet in a second is a true angel. So the fastest I ever got was like 4 times. I could burst around a planet in a second. Okay, that's the fastest I got when I'm on the elliptical going, 140 beats per minute. It's a whole mind, body, spirit thing. But let me express something to you. My spiritual nature was 10x my 3D. And I started to live in that world. I started to live in spirit 80% of the time. To a degree, when I was in Tulum, I actually did get a Maya mud massage, right? And when the lady touched the bottom of my feet, I felt the most excruciating pain, almost like I was a cancer patient and had full-blown leg atrophy. And what happens with me is my feet don't even sit in my suit all the time. Like, here's my feet. This is my left and right foot. My feet, my energy body was sitting vertical. My feet are pointed down in my calves. I'm never grounded in this suit. Okay. And this is a tough thing to discuss with you guys, but a lot of spiritual people need to hear this. Because I'm out of my body so much. This reality is so wah-wah. I'm doing stuff. I'm out of my body. I'm out of my body. I'm constantly doing this all day. But here's the thing. My body suffers. Your physical body suffers when you're OBE. So all this stuff that people wish they could do all the time. Here's the catch-22. Yes, it's amazing to be able to do and jump anywhere you want, but you have to take care of that suit. Okay? When they were touching the bottoms of my feet, the amount of pain that was going through my body was like I got hit with a baseball bat. That's how much I'm not in my body. So after this trip to Tulum, I made a lot of physical things and understandings about myself, my health, my wellness, and me really wanting to be here. Because what it is, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of us on this crew on this 144K, or the 144 million. I prefer that number much more. That we're kind of tired. We don't really care. We're like rocket to the wheels fall off. And I don't know if that's a program. I don't know if that's a bunch of wah-wah trying to push us off of here. All I can say is that the spiritual nature of the universe and you being that 10 times more than you're in the physical, that imbalance started to show up. And I had to go to a place that was very physical to remember that. In Sedona, I'm in a bubble. I sleep 5,000 feet. I mean, I'm 5,000 feet up right now. I sleep in a pyramid. 6 powered pyramids on the property. I don't even know what the physical emotions are. So for me to go back into a place of lower density and then push my frequency out and swallow La Valletta and that whole area and staring at everyone on the main drag and everyone on Kukulkan Drive and everyone at the beach and just sitting there and looking at them and removing things for 3 weeks. Something changed within me in the sense that I wanted to share with you, which is take care of your physical. If there's something in your physical you don't like, I realized when I got home, there was things inside of my living room, my house, that had been bugging me for 5-6 years. When I got home, I was more balanced in my physical and spiritual nature. I just went, it's on. I'm not going anywhere till this is done. I locked myself in my house for the past week. Just like, what is it? Stephen King locks himself in a room before he writes his book. He won't get out. Same thing with Cameron, James. My deal is that there's something about the physical where I needed to want to be here. And I know that's a hard pill for a lot of us light workers to take, as many of us just want to go home. And many of us have a lot of attitude that we're taking home with us about this place. I'm here to let you know that you're stronger than this game. You're stronger than this storm. And I ain't going nowhere until this job is done. So I want you guys to understand that we can have a better, funner time in the physical. The physical can look like home and it can look like paradise. And that's the whole point of bringing heaven to earth. That's the whole point of being 5th density in the 3rd density. That's the whole thing. We are the bridges of reality, binding the upper dimensions to the physical. Me sitting here right now with you, we are the anchors that are tied off to this place. And let me express something to you that's, I'll be honest with you. We have so many anchor points on this planet, it can't run away. There's nowhere this place is going but up. There's no weird nightside nerd juice that's going to pull us out of our way. They may have some wah-wah shenanigans. I do believe that there are upper dimensional beings overseeing this entire game and a lot of weirdness that goes outside of the normal scholastic, teachings of what emotional rehab is down here in the physical. I believe they do have a complete understanding and controlling mechanism over this space and that they want everyone to experience and choose the polarity that they wish to be a part of. Okay? It's your choice. It's a free will universe. Okay? If you choose to be organic, non-GMO, look like one of the dudes in Valhalla, that's your choice. I'll see you there drinking mead with you. If you choose to do the other, stuff, where you want to end up a Borg in 1,000 years and crying out into the future for us to come and save your ass again, if that's what you choose, we'll come get you. But what I'm here to say is that as we jump back in time to be here, take a moment to appreciate what you have. Take a moment to appreciate today how far you've come. And take a moment to actually do like a life assessment before this great wealth is released and before we start rebuilding. Remember why we're going to be a certain way. And don't let this financial abundance change you as it did those we left in charge. I'll say that one more time. Do not let this financial abundance change your heart like it did those we left in charge. Dandor humbi shikata tamoro mindega. Sombo imbi satoro moko imbi shiaba kukum fit taimea. Som totomi kukum niataraki indere simbo kukum shifiateaka. Bon to shimbo huimbe fitata satum. Our Father calls us home. So for all my brothers and sisters waking up, remember, some of us didn't choose to be in a stasis pod. Some of us chose to reincarnate, and we're now here staring at you behind these eyes. So just remember, wisdom comes in many shapes and forms. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Whoo-wee! All right. All right, punching where around the world you guys are punching in from. All right, let's just switch gears. See, I'm that guy right now. I'm the Untisita. That guy, you gotta watch out. That guy runs things. I'm just a little messenger down here, but it's definitely not an Asani talking in a group meditation. Let me tell you, some of the old dudes don't need 15 translators. They just stream through you and shake. Some of those times when you channel, like really big dudes, they'll shake so hard the frequency inside your body, it'll feel like your jaw is about to pop. That's how much frequency. It feels like it's separating. There's so much current. Your shoulders, your neck, and your face are pushing out. It's like nuts. So for all of you guys that are really those fractals, take care of yourself and know that your brother is here and I love you very, very much. And yes, we will get through this together. Okay? So family, let's go. Pom-poms, baby. We made it. All the Palladians are like, we did it. I'm like, did you? No, I'm just kidding. Listen, there's a lot of Syrians out here smashing on things in the tunnels. It's not a bunch of Palladians. I mean, there are some, but, I feel like a lot of the real dudes that are cleaning things up, like, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm Palladian. I feel like that's like the cover story. It's like I could be from Series B and be like, oh, yeah, I'm Palladian too, bro. Shaka, bro. Let's go climb the pink mountains on a sunset. Okay. I don't know. It's just a lot of stories. A lot of gnarly dudes from Andromeda, too, that drop in. And Alpha Centauri. Okay, I love the Alpha. Love you, bro. Ryan, yes, we're both getting our pilot's license. I'm putting that out in the ether right now, Mr. Curry. Me and you. A lot of us, when this abundance comes, we're going to have our own little mini airlines. Like Team Light Airlines. Welcome, light workers. Where should your activation be? We're coming to pick you up to your local airport. Yes. Dude, 144,000 badasses. Hashtag take over the planet. Whole planet. Can you imagine? 20,000 per area. That's a wrap, son. Ladies and gents. Fire. Let's go. Yep. Australia, we love you. I love my Aussies, bro. And I love my Kiwis down there in New Zealand. I love you guys. I'll be coming to see you soon, okay? Let me deal with some of this stuff that I have to deal with over here since Papa was gone out of Sedona. Got some things to clean up here. Some things I didn't really, When some of us leave sometimes, a lot of little shenanigans go down in our hometown. So Dad's home, and we'll take care of some of that stuff. It shouldn't be that hard. Bucharest, bro, let's go. Bucharest. Hey, love you. Buco. Love you guys, Bucharest. Sydney, Maine, Indiana. I mean, I don't even know. Do you want Germany, New Zealand, British Columbia? Here's the thing, guys. Let's go. I mean, Ohio, Michigan. Where's Tone? Tone? Where's my Tone? Where's my Tone? Card time. All right. You guys all want card. Luke, I like how you just kind of get to the point. All right, card time. Luke's like, listen, we're all multidimensional. Give me the cards. Because listen, I don't know what they're going to say either. What I can say is I know how to pull them cards. All right, let's do it. Banners. Card time. Let's keep it cracking. You guys, next Saturday, 1 o'clock, Scottsdale. The link's in the description. I think there's like 6 tickets left. If you're in the States, you're in LA, you're in Orange County, come roll out. Let's hang out. Okay, let's hang out. It's going to be a rad little ceremony. And we call it a heart activation. You know, honestly, I think I'm just going to be like having my higher selves just unload all of these like system updates and activating your dormant DNA. You know, I'm kind of sitting in my own little castle over here. I don't really know how to express what went down in Mexico yet. And I don't really understand what they handed me. It's like I got the codex of something. And I'm just kind of like, there's a responsibility I wield and I'm working towards, but as a child, I am expressing this to you. The responsibility of wielding that, as each of you guys are getting more responsibility to wield, just take your time, go slow, and remember that we're all in this together. Okay? Just because we can do some of this stuff, and yes, we can go and clean up a lot of stuff, it doesn't mean it. I don't want that job to change my heart or change me. So you can only go so fast, because when the job starts to change you and you start to go night mode all the time, that's not good. Okay, you got to take time for yourself. All right, let's do right into Lemuria. All right, so 2023 predictions. Go ahead and make a timestamp. Let's go. Let's get this. Can you guys hear me okay? Krista. All right. What's going down in 2023? Yatontia bokum sititareneaskea. Yo bokum yatanateash. You go first and then both. All right. Like tears from the storm. Oh, you're all right. Can you guys not argue? Light side first, then night side, and then we'll switch it. All right. First side is light side, and which deck? Okay, thank you. Wait, I want to do the prophecy. Who knows? This might be a big deal. I don't know. Like 2023 this is where you guys are about to find out like what's about to go down. There's a lot of stories out there. At least I'm picking a good medium beyond Lemuria. What do we got? Bro, get off my tab. Listen. Look how many cards there are on this. They got this evolution. What's going down? Evolution. There it is. Okay. I don't know if the night side can beat that, but okay, since we're talking night side, you want to do the financial abundance? 2023? I'll do it. All right. Pick the card. Yeah, I know it's weird being multidimensional, bro. And the fact that it's strange. I appreciate it. You're doing a great job. I wish you guys could hear my higher selves. You guys would laugh. Bang. What do we got? Crystal keys. Let's read about crystal keys. Hey, I don't know. Are these the keys to the crystal cities? Are each of us holding the crystal keys of our own consciousness? Great card. I'm going to have to read the crystal keys card because evolution we get. But since this is about the predictions, okay? What are the crystal keys? I would like to know. See, we find out together. That's what I like about this. I'm like, I don't know. What are crystal keys? 22. Big mahalo. Mahalo me. Mahalo you. To my brother, Jason and Amber out in Maui Wowie land. I love you. I love you. We're going to bring all of this back into alignment. All right. Crystal keys. Hidden wisdom codes. Potent information. Lemurian seed crystals seeing your triggers as a gift. Awareness of drama, creating patterns. Healing the earth by looking at your inner environment. Healing through awareness. Okay. Lemurian quartz crystals are special pieces of clear quartz with indented ridges running across them. They are known as seed crystals because they are said to have been found individually buried in the sand and earth rather than attached to a larger cluster. Aware of their oncoming destruction, Lemurians imbued information about how to avoid similar catastrophes on crystals and buried them. The ridges on the crystals are believed to be Lemurian inscriptions. These crystals are reappearing now as the knowledge it is again relevant. And do I have a Lemurian to show you guys the difference? Just casually. I know I have crystals all around me. I got a bunch of Vogels all over the place. Okay, the main thing about a Lemurian crystal that's different, they have lines that go this way, horizontal. And that is almost like code. So I'll show you in the next video. I don't want to get up and do a whole thing right now, but I'll show you the difference between a regular clear quartz transceiver receiver and a Lemurian. A Lemurian you can store data on. It already has the lines of bandwidth to store data. All right. Since we were talking about Atlantis, let's pull some Atlantis cards for 2023, shall we? 2023! I want to know. I want to know. All right. Look, sip of coffee here. Year of Miracles. I love you too, Indiana. I love you. Oh, Indiana. Oh, yeah. All my homies in Canada. God, I love you. And by the way, Ghost King, can you give your brother a call? I don't know what you're doing on the lake in Canada, walking in circles, but your brother needs you to kind of punch in. That'd be awesome. Thanks so much. You know who you are. Don't let me blow you. Don't let me say your name on this. And then the whole planet's going to go, yeah, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. Look, we all got life choices, but some of us are still working. Let's get it together, shall we? Human body vessel, baby. Suit. Thank you. Sometimes I say things. Yes, Thunderwolf, thank you. My suit, my human, my body, my vessel. My vessel. My vessel likes to surf at trestles. All right, here we go. You are a warrior, dude. Just by being here, you're a warrior. Listen, if you have compassion in your heart and you're tired of being told what to do by a bunch of completely inept, bottom-feeding, replicating bacteria that can only copy, then yeah, you are a warrior. The original OG DNA that we have, right, will not let the lower dum-dums get access to it. There's frequency bandwidth firewalls all over it. You really got to be it, speak your truth, be about it, and then be watched time and time again as you do the right thing over and over and over again until both of your polarities agree that vessel is now worthy of wielding that sort of power. Anyone else who tells you it just comes naturally and then all of a sudden, no, because you'll make mistakes. And you can create a lot of collateral damage very, very quickly if you had a very powerful being that's in a bad mood that does not know how to control their emotions. Arkansas! Dude, I mean, why isn't there 150,000 people? I mean, we have like I don't know how many countries. Somebody add them up. States. I love you guys. This is like the real crew, bro. Vegas. Everyone loves Vegas. Vegas. Pool party. Let's go. All right, next. Okay, listen. I know, Luke, calm down. More card time. But listen, okay? You know, it takes energy. Calm down. I want to say what up to all my family. Unconditional love. God, I kept visualizing me sitting in the back of the audience just staring at these dudes while they were on stage and just be like, hey, guess who's here? You know? They probably have some weird thing. I don't know. Hey, guess who's here? So we're doing the Angels of Atlantis. All right. 2023. Listen, I'm doing the conference. Calm down. I'm not getting on a plane, but I was this close. Just telling you. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I will come. We'll see. Some of these guys that are pretend leading us into the future, I think it's time some of us showed up and just said, hi, nice to meet you. We don't want to be a part of your little game, Weffies. I want to give that whole room a Weffy. What are they going to do when our homies show up and the old rulers of this planet show up and say some of the Anunnaki and some of the Lyrians and the what happens when our galactic family shows up and we're like, yeah, we don't want to play a little weird game. You bore me, kid. When that happens, you know, remember, all these guys were just holding space for the real ladies and gentlemen out there to show up. Okay? But you can't put a bunch of, you know, like, it's like Lord of the Rings, guys. You want the perfect definition of this? Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Aragorn shows up, the rightful blood heir of all of the, you know, like, of the whatever, Middle Kingdom for all the humans, right? And that little nerd steward's like, no, this is my kingdom. I was put in charge. And the guy ends up just trying to burn his kid and then burns himself alive and then jumps off a cliff. That's basically what these guys are doing to themselves. So if you want to know what is about to go down, watch that movie because the king is coming home. Okay? And we're all talking about the King of Kings. There's lots of kings and queens out there. I cannot wait for the King of Kings to show back up. And just be like, yo, bro, missed you. Where you been? No, I'm just kidding. You know that guy's busy. Very, very busy. Cleansing. 2023. Cleansing. So there is a cleansing going on. Right? What's going on in 2023? The truth is coming out. Cleansing. Put the banner back up for Luke. Because I know he's just like me. He likes efficiency. Cleansing. Okay, well, that's pretty much. Raphael, cleansing. Let's go ahead one more time. Angels of Atlantis. All right. 2023. Was that yours? Thought so. Your turn? All right. Light side's turn. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Faith, bro. Yo, gotta have faith, faith, faith. Baby. You gotta have faith. Look, faith. You can't make it up. I'm like, give me a card of, and you're like, faith. I hope they understand that what the real thing looks like. You know what I mean? God, faith. This is what the real thing looks like. Welcome to the show. Okay. More comedy. Let's get it. All right. Faith. Rock the Casbah. All right. Give me strength. All right. Unicorns. Let's do dragons and end with unicorns. Let's end with the Tigans and the Engans. Dragons. All right. For all us fellow dragons out there, let's get some cards, shall we? You can go first, and then I'm going to have you pick a light dragon card, all right? Night side going first, coming in hot. Yeah. Creator sits in the middle, just to be clear. Ooh! Yeah, it's not an easy test, though. Whoop. Batim. Oh, you snuck in a two-banger? You're so funny. Vision. Okay. Contemplating the future. Vision. What sort of vision do we want to create down here? Vision. Right? Yes, you're going to get two cards too. And then they do this. They want to make a sentence. Invention. Burning with passion. Well, hey, I think you're pretty fire, bro, because you're literally, I mean, you're making sentences here. It's good. We have a contemplating the future, burning with passion, and vision and invention. So let's see if the light side can top it. Let's see. I hope you better tap some hot little Syrians on the back here. What do we got, Andromeda? What do we got, Arcturus? First card in this 2023 prediction. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it's a competition, but it is. You know, it's a friendly competition. They're coming. They're coming hot with it. All right. Oh, that fast? Shit. Okay. This is like backwards. Destruction. Releasing your anger. Okay, the destruction of releasing your anger so you're not mad. And believing in yourself. Dominance. Now, you would think that the night side would be negative and the positive side would be positive. But no, what they're trying to explain is you have to release your anger and believe in yourself. You can't take the negative things of 2022 in the past into the future. You have to work on yourself. You have to balance yourself. You have to release your anger because you cannot take that into heaven and you cannot take that into the future and you cannot create the golden age with that in your frequency, your harmonics, your stream, your energy. I get it. Destruction of the old. Okay? So 2023 is the destruction of the old, believe in yourself, and dominance of the light on this planet. Because like we know, in the past, the night side has been in control of this planet for quite some time. So what's going to happen when that shifts? Okay, the story is since Yeshua left this plane, it's been kind of up in the air. Maybe 1,000 years of Switzerland, and then it kind of went downhill, huh? Whatever that is. Again, not blaming anybody. Just trying to say there's a lot of awesome beings out there. Buddha, Lord Siddhartha, Brahma. I go there, and they're like, oh, you're going to bring in, like, full-blown ETs. I'm like, Brahma. Okay. Unicorns. Hope you guys are enjoying this. We're back to cards. We're going back. God, you guys are blowing it up. All right. Let's keep it going. Hey, guys, share this video out. Boom, 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 boom. People that want to know the 2023 predictions, let's go. I do this once a year. So what is coming up with the predictions for 2023? Light side first. Got it. Purity. 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 I just want to help people. Really? Back to back like that? God, you guys are on fire. Intensity. So, it's a pure intensity. So, a pure, what do we want? Change on this planet, and we're intense about it. That's why some of us light beings, okay, intensity. We're like, bring the light and let me show you, you know? It's a heart thing, it's a love thing, but it's also a sifting thing. It's also a changing of the guard thing. It's also removing and transmuting things. Okay? Remember that. See, nothing bad. All right, you guys, I'm running out of juice. You want, okay, night side wants a card. Here we go. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. All right. And it's time, bro. That's what's up. It's time for that intense purity of energy. It's time right now. It's time right now. This week is huge. Times right now. Thank you. And for all those out there that don't understand about who I am, I sit in the middle. I'm a referee. I have black and white, those are my referee colors. No, I'm not part of the Smell-a-Lottie or the Weffy or any of these weird guys that can't hold my jock strap. No, I don't trade with other lower dimensional ETs. I am literally a version of Creator Source in a flesh popsicle suit with my brothers and sisters, here to flip the physical plane of existence on this planet called Earth, Gaia, or Terra, whatever vocabulary term you want. Okay? Some of us come from the Galactic Center. I'm here to assist, period. Moving on. But you're talking about night. I'm like, listen, it's everything. Do you think Creator runs from the night? No. As I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Yeah, because you don't see Yeshua popping a field off of him that, 100,000, 100 million volts popping off his shoulder blades. Okay? Don't believe everything you hear. Trust your heart, your intuition, and the universe wants us to have that pure, intense love. And that pure, intense love is what's going to help this planet transition gracefully. All right, last cards. I got called to do this. For all my druids out there and all my homies from Pegasus, Odin and the 9 realms to wrap this up. Coming in hot. That's right, coming in hot. My boy. Australia, love you. Yeah, you guys, for a lot of people that watch me, you're like, I'm already 13, like, you're kind of, it's like I'm not at that stage anymore that maybe a lot of you guys are going through. I'm already on the other side of the net. I'm already, like I said, a lot of these people just want to be real. I've been 13 years straight. I never turned off. So imagine what that would feel like for you. Imagine a DMT trip that lasted 13 years. And with audio. But in a balanced mechanism of meditation, inner discipline, and helping your brothers and sisters in creating heaven on earth. There's not many of us, and you may be one of our, I call it the God Squad, but us here at the God Squad, we know we have responsibilities, and we know that we are responsible for far more than ourselves. Love and abundance from your brother Rion from the red sands of the West. That is my territory. That is where I dwell. All right. Also known as Sedona. Odin in the 9 realms. Let's get it. Oh, you get one each. Light side first, because I'm cool like that. Calm down. We got another bang bang. We got Dagas. Okay. That's infinity. God, I have to read these, dude. And my dear. I don't know why this is funny. Or you can DM me. You can DM me. Hold on. Or DM me on Insta. DM. See, that's translated. By the way, why did both cards I pull both have the infinity symbols and none of these other cards have these symbols? What is that? Okay, I'm like getting like high level like Oracle Delphi prophecies popping off here that I'm taking very casually. Yeah, just to be clear, you guys, none of these other cards have that symbol. And both of mine have the infinity symbol going across the side. That's very strange. And none of them have those symbols. What does it mean? Dagaz and my dear. Dagaz, my dear. All right, for my druids. I'm doing this for my druids. God, some more coffee, bro. It's a lot of energy. I'll do one. Come on, my dear. Dagaz. I don't even know how to find these, bro. Matter. All right, we're going to do whatever one I find first is what we're going to do. The runes. Oh, the runes. Okay. See, I don't even know. You know, I didn't even know who Brahma was until I was making grids to go grid India, and they kept yelling Brahma in my ear for 2 weeks straight. I didn't even know who Brahma was 10 years ago. When I was gridding his mountain, they apparently said, you got to know who Brahma is. Brahma. I think it's kind of cool not knowing things, though, because you're like, oh, that's cool. Let's get it. You're like, you're totally innocent in that way. All right, come on, bro. I'm trying to get... Okay, we're doing Matter. God, you guys are such a ridiculous. Give me Matter first. All right, let's do Matter. The self, divine link, vessel. Mystery surrounds the connection between humans and the gods, and it has always been this way. In Norse mythology, and indeed throughout the world, the demigods influenced humans. The old story suggests that Odin and Thor would walk amongst the Norse people disguised as humans, and I believe their purpose was to cross-pollinate and create a new human race. My dear is all about the self, the vessel in which our soul body inhabits our human form. The rune tells of a link we share with the gods, for I believe that In all the cultures, there were babies born to humans who were fathered by the gods. I just say the God Squad? And you mean Madeir? All right, we're doing Dagass because now I got to know. Now I start talking about the God Squad, and then they're like, oh, well, pull up the Ancient Runes deck, and let's figure out what that is. All right. Which god are you? Which demigod are you, I should say? In the land of demigods, which demigod are you? Come on, Dagass. Please. You guys having fun? Oh, shoot. I got this. Card time. We're still doing card time. Calm down. Dagass. Breakthrough. Polarity observation. Dagass represents the breakthrough for which you have been waiting. It requires total trust for you. May be called to take a deep leap of faith. The polarities of light and dark and good and bad play a role in this transformation. Observe both sides and release what holds you back. Observation of duality allows for total change. Your breakthrough may be so complete that you feel as you have made such a radical transformation, you do not recognize the person you are becoming. Trust the light and seek is always on hand, and the darkness is nothing more than the space devoid of light. This rune indicates a period when your achievements are recognized and prosperity flows. There is no Merc Stab or reverse position in this card. The Dagass encourages you to stay humble and fully embrace your transformation. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're all going the 144 million. All of our friends and family on Team Light, everyone who's watching me right now across, or whenever you watch this, we are all going through this transformation together. Oh my gosh, guys, I love you, ladies and gents out there across the world. I just want you guys to know that 2023 is going to be our year. I don't care what these wah-wahs are doing. You're one skipping a jump from taking a ride with the boatman. All right, tip your waiter on the way out. New management has arrived, and the future's so bright. Gotta wear shades, ladies and gents. I love you guys so much. Sending love and abundance from Sedona. Guys, there's still hats in the shopping cart. TeamLightStore.com. I still have hats. People were asking me. I still have some hoodies, mainly some t-shirts. Next Saturday, 1 p.m. in Scottsdale. Check out Team Light Store events. Let's go to TeamLightStore.com. 6 tickets left. What else did I have to share? Take advantage of the coupon code 2023 for all light tools. You guys that are there. Yes, we shall be making some more. And we got this. Next week's going to be huge financially for all of us. And at least if it doesn't happen, let's just say, next week we should have some direct reflections of time and dates that are going to reflect 2023 moving forward. So I think that's very positive for us, okay? Listen, we've heard this a lot, but I do feel like 2023 is the year where this abundance hits us, and it's our job to be prepared and to create the future we all deserve. I am Rion. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. All right? Love and abundance from Sedona. I love you very much. Peace.